Hey guys, Ed here. Welcome back. Guys, part 2 of our Fast and Furious Charger build. Last week we kicked off the build by working the motor, the engine. We completed that on step 1, which is the video in my library prior to this one. This is going to be part 2 of our Fast and Furious build, and we're going to be moving in to the interior of the car, the tub area, and we're going to be completing that today on this video. So, you know what, let me go ahead, let's get this camera flipped around, let's get everything set up, and guys, welcome back to Miles Field. Okay guys, just a real quick recap of what we did last week so we can get you caught up for this video here. This is our completed motor, guys, our completed engine. Now everything that is on here is stock, straight out of the box, other than the plug wires. Okay, we added those in kind of aftermarket just to add a little bit more detail to it, but everything else is straight out of the box other than the painting that we did. And if you're curious about the paints that I used or whatever, you can go back to part 1 of this build, the engine, and it's listed in there. So there we have it, guys. There is our motor that we built last week. We're going to set this aside someplace safe, and let's take a look at what we're going to be doing today. Like I said, we're moving to the interior, guys, the tub area. We're going to be putting our seats together. We're going to be detailing this fire extinguisher. And this is our floorboard here. Our shifter. And then it's just an assembly here of all these parts that we just dealt with up top here. And then we're going to be moving into the dashboard. Interesting note, guys. I said earlier that the decals weren't water slide. They are water slide. Okay. The only reason I thought this is because of this here. It says, "Do not dip decal number 1 in water. Carefully cut it out and use white glue to attach it," which is the dashboard area here. So it's wanting us to cut that out and glue it on there. And then I guess everything else is water slide for this project. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be cutting that out and just gluing it rather than applying the decal as a slide. Okay. And then we got our assembly of our dash and steering wheel, etc. And then we're going to be moving into the rest of the interior stuff. We got some our pedals, and also something worth mentioning. They do give us, and I wonder if I can find it here. Sorry about that. I had to find the part. They give you an option on building your charger, and they do include a console area for between the seats, and your shifter is going to go in this hole here. Or we're going to be doing the stripped version, the Fast and Furious Charger, which they totally stripped it down to nothing, trying to get rid of all that weight, in the car, so that it's a little bit quicker, not hauling all that weight around. So if you're doing the Dominic Charger, we don't want to add that in, okay, because that's not in the movie. We're going to put our shifter straight to the floor. So just to give you a heads up on that, but it does give you an optional console if you wish to put that in on or you're not building the Fast and Furious Charger, you're just building your own charger, you might want that console. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get started. We'll start right up here at step 3. We're going to be working our seats, and we're just going to work our way through. right, there you have it. Fire extinguisher is painted, detailed. The floorboard, guys, I went ahead and painted this a flat black. It's been primed, and then I put a flat black, just rattle can spray paint on it. And so it's time for some assembly. This roll bar assembly, guys, also, I painted that in a metallic champagne, which is the same color that we used on the exhaust earlier when we did the motor. So let's get on to some assembly. Alright guys, we're making progress. The dashboard, I went ahead and colored this or painted this in a flat black also, as we did the floor pan here. And the seats, I did those in a gloss black. Our shifter chrome, we painted our shifter boot, rubber boot down there, we painted that a flat black. And our steering wheel, which we're probably going to detail that up. Let's put a little bit of silver in here just to kind of break that up a little bit, maybe on the turn signal there. And then we're going to glue that into place. And we still need to get our inside door pieces in here. So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And also guys, once again, I know I've already mentioned it, but just in case you skipped forward and didn't hear it, our dashboard instrument panel here guys, it is telling us not to use the water slide, but to cut it out with scissors and glue it with white glue. And let me show you that. Okay guys, so here's what I was referring to here. It tells us do not dip the decal number 1, which is our dashboard instrument panel, in the water. Carefully cut it out and use the white glue to attach it. So we're not going to be using the water slide, we're going to be just cutting that out and gluing it. So let's go ahead and do that.
It's a fresh dream.
guys, there we have it. That is our bucket to our Fast and Furious Charger. And so far, so good, guys. I haven't ran into any complications as of yet as far as fit issues or anything like that. And yeah, come out great. So I'm happy with that. We got our motor here. Um, I do believe next we are moving into the body itself on our next video. Yes, we are. And we're going to be putting in our glass. We got to paint, primer and paint this body. We got to somehow hopefully get a nice glossy black out of it. Yeah, and then we'll just move forwards from there. So let me get this camera flipped around, guys, and we'll put an end to this. Be right back. All right, guys, there you have it. That concludes part 2 of our Fast and Furious Charger build. And yeah, so far so good, guys. We are moving right on along. We got our bucket all completed, the interior of our car, I should say. And we did it stripped down, guys. Like I said, it did give you an option. It gives you a center console if you want to put that in there. I opted not to because I am actually doing the Fast and Furious car, and they stripped this bad boy down and nothing, just to save or cut back on the weight. So it's it's stripped down, so I did not put the console in this one, but it does come with a console if you don't want to do the Fast and Furious, or you just want to include the console in on yours. The kit does include that, okay? So appreciate everybody following along, guys. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.